Urban Strange Tales, the Catfish Project. Everyone should know about the game PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds, right? This is a multiplayer competitive shooting game. Until the last player alive to win the game, but do you know? Behind this chicken-eating game, there is a really cruel population experiment plan. Speaking of the prototype of PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds, many people would think it is derived from the story of the movie Battle Royale, but it's possible he had an even earlier prototype. In the industrial area of the desert map of the game, there's a house that looks a lot like a command post, because there is not only a sand table of the entire map in the house, there are many monitoring systems. Even weirder is, there's also a catfish calendar on the wall, and the date is still in 1963. Such signs apparently indicate the 1963 British Catfish Project. In 1963, Britain implemented a population control measure. They divided 1,000 people into 10 groups and exiled them to isolated islands in batches. On these islands, they allowed the groups to engage in a deadly battle, with only the last survivor from each group being able to survive. The experimenters used pulse grids to gradually reduce the range, ensuring that the participants couldn't escape or hide. This experiment served as the true prototype for the drug circle game. The purpose of this experiment was to test human potential in extreme environments. The experimenters constantly moved the participants, gathering them again to fight for their lives, as only through this process could they hope to survive in the end, because only in this way is it possible to survive in the end, and while they're killing each other. But there is a group of people in the command post, talking and laughing at the monitor, then record the results of the experiment in the ice cold. But even more cruel, the one who wins. They will also starve to death on the island because there is no food. These cruel times. Chung can be regarded as the real PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds. Some scientists are crazy. They're crazy enough to ignore life. It is also possible to use unscrupulous means to achieve the purpose of the experiment. Then after reading this story, you still have the kind after eating chicken. Winner's joy. There are no wonders in the world. That's all for today's story. See you next time.